Alright, good day everyone. So today we have another topic, and this is a series of video, and this time we will focus on basics in Google Sheet, and today with food stock management, and this is part 1 of basics. So we have the lesson objectives. Number 1, create a simple food stock management system. And number 2, use VLOOKUP function and data validation, as well as SUMIF function. SUMIF function. Alright, so to start, our main goal is to have this. So say for instance, we have to monitor or manage our stock at home. So here in this table, I list down at least 5 items or stock at home. So we have rice, bread, coffee, milk, sugar. So this is just item list. So here in this table, I am going to, or in this sheet, I am going to provide some functionality for storage or receiving. And this one is monitoring if we consume the stock item, and a summary for which we can apply the SUMIF function. Alright, so here I have the certain number, and as I mentioned, we have a certain data validations. Okay, so we will start here for inserting data validation. We needed to name our certain range. So this one, let us try to name this as for instance, the name of this, let us go to data, and we have here name ranges. Let us name this range as stock range or stocks range. Right, so ito we'll start from A3 to B7. Okay, so stock range. And here, to have a data validation, okay, let us try to insert data validation under this and be able to get lists from here, or from A3, or like this, highlight, then click OK, then reject input and save. So if we're going to go here, this is actually happening in our certain button, so we could actually do autofill. Alright, so better if we don't have an output for a while in our example. So the next thing that we're going to do is to make sure that the stock description will dynamically change whatever the selections that we had in the stock number. So let us say I'm going to select stock 01. Description will change dynamically. So all you need to do is to have function VLOOKUP Alright, then in that VLOOKUP, let us type VLOOKUP. Then here, the next thing that we're going to do is to click this cell. That is the requirement for the search key. Then the next will be the range. So the range will from the data range that we have. So if we're going to go back, for instance, stock range. So this actually we created earlier. Let me show that video later. Let me show that video later. So here I am going to select the index. So the index that we're going to look in our range, this is our range from A3 to B7. So the range is column 2, and comma is sorted, so I am going to select false. Okay, why false? So false if I am going to have an input or exact match, while if I select false, that is approximate match. Alright, so from here, if we're going to try, so just make sure to autofill. Then from here, as we select, automatically will change this format as well. So this time, let us have a data validation as well in the date. So from here, let us proceed under, just to show with you, this is the name of range that we have, as I demonstrated earlier. If you miss to look on it as I demonstrated earlier. So the next thing that we're going to do is to have a data validation in A3. So data validation this time, and just select date format. Alright, then reject input and save. So once we double click, automatically it will about to select for the specific date. So we could also manage to have this across all the other row. Alright, so that is for return. So let us say the stock for stock number 1 should be 12, this is 14, this is 10. For stock number 4 and 5, let's say we have here a stock, let us say 12, this will be we bought 5 kilos. You can also include here units if you want. Okay, so under use, once again, we're going to format this data validation, and let us change this into date, and reject input and save. Alright, so if we're going to double click, the date format is already there. So you could also try providing numbers under other details or other necessary information. Next, for use item, we have the date format as well. And for the stock number, just to share once again, data validation, or just to show you once again, data validation, then click here, go to stock list, then click and highlight to select A3 to A7. Click OK, then remove data validation. Then here, we have now the selection. Alright, then let us manage to autofill other row. Then for the stock description, we can actually copy this and paste here, but this time under B3, yeah, it's still the same, and stock range that we're going to look, and false. So highlight, yeah, as you can see. So let us say for stock 01, that is rice, and double click. Okay, so these are use stock at home. So let us say for stock number 2, for stock number 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let us try for this, since this is stock and use, so let us say we use a certain product here. Let's say we use 4. Okay, so the original list we have 12 socks, for instance. So here we use 5. The original stock, or the number of stock available is 12. Then here, let's say we consume 7. This one we consume 6. This one we consume 2. So if we go back here, alright, so this is how it looks like. So now, the last thing that I'm going to demonstrate with you is the summary. So in the summary, still let us create a data validation under this. Okay, then try to click here, then highlight to have a data validation, reject input, and this is just a summary. Okay, so next thing will be the VLOOKUP. Let us copy. Okay, so from A3, stock range, and so on and so forth. So let us try number 1. Then let us autofill for a while. Let us try number 1. As we select automatic, it will record whatever received. Okay, and whatever use for that item. So yeah, select the rest of the item that we have until 5. So under this, we're going to manage the monitoring. So for us to monitor, we will use SUMIF function. So SUMIF function, then let's find the certain range. We're going to find the range under receiving. Alright, so SUMIF from, okay, from for a while, from here. So SUMIF from here. Okay, so across the range that we have. If you want, you could also include future cell if you want. And next will be next in the SUMIF, we're going to consider where is the criterion. So the criterion, whatever find here, so under so it should be in the summary. So whatever find here under B3, comma, and another sum range from here. So we start here, yeah, it's just okay, D3 to D13, and go back here, enter. Alright, then autofill, check. So this is what we had from different items. So same thing, we're going to, just to demonstrate with you once again, SUMIF for use item. So for the range, let us try getting the range from here. Alright, then comma for the certain criterion under B3, comma for the range from here D3 to D13, and enter. So we can now we have now under this we have now the certain list, okay, then or the certain record monitored for use item. So if we're going to total, yeah, basically it's just getting the difference, okay. So from here, whatever received will be subtracted to the use item. So under this, we have remaining stock. Okay, total stocks. Total stocks. Alright. So I hope this is clear to everyone, and that's all for my demonstration and topic for about food stock management. Okay, so I do not forget to subscribe for my next upload, yeah, to get to be updated and also be notified. You must also click the share button if you want, and you could also use this for yeah, for the teachers, for the class, and for every household. You can use this for doing food stock management or other things for your stocks. And the next video is about basics related to grades computation, doing research computation, simple research computations. Okay, thank you everyone for watching.